Hello, Henry. Just about to start the show. Doing great. I just woke up 30 minutes ago. Things are just great. Good afternoon, horror fan. So right now I'm looking at moving in some voters into the neighborhood that might come over and mingle and interact with our candidates. Hearing cats. We'll put the Spencer Kim Lewis family. Oh, that's a lot going on. Put them right next door. For some reason, I'm hearing a cat other than mine. And I don't know where that's coming from. It might be the one that lives in the ceiling. Let's see, how does it make sure this works just right? I don't want to fuck anything up. Let's see, about the Valdez family. Move them in right there. They don't have houses. But I will tell you something, we're gonna do something about that. A house for every sin. See, where my gaze at? Here's the whites. They're at it again. Oh, the Caliente family. That sounds very ethnic. Definitely want to reach out to those voters. We have the about the Pancakes family. It's just a couple. They don't need a small. They're gonna have a tiny house made of pancakes. Okay, it must be that damn tomcat from downstairs. Excuse me, sir, you are too horny and you need to stay away from my daughter. Let's see who. Okay, let's move the Caliente family in somewhere. Put them right here. Basically, they don't need to have houses. They just need to come by and visit the candidates in the halfway White House. Oh, the Goth family. Gotta do some reaching out to the Goth voters. Got some 3 plots here. Let's have some singles. Couple of retirees. Gotta get those votes for sure. They'll have the bigger lot because, of course. There's the Roomies family. The Sparks family. Sparks hype! Mr. Zest is the only gay in the village. Biello. My name's Moira Moya. I work in billing. I think the Gamble family has a gay uncle. Like, that's what I'm feeling right here. Let's say they live right here. We got one more lot to fill. How about just that guy? All right, now let's check back in on the halfway White House. Let me tell you something, folks. I am feeling so energized this morning. I'm still flying high on my acquittal. That's right. I've still got the acquittal glow. At least I think that's what's causing me to glow. Well, I loved Parasite. It's a great story about the value of hard work and crushing your enemies. Those were the lessons I took away from Oscar-winning movie Parasite. And in the name of Bong Joon-ho, I am announcing my new foreign policy in support for reunification of the Korean Peninsula. Under the North's regime for some reason. Oh, good morning, Liz. Yes, good morning, Donald. Just slithering my way into the bar to have a nice morning drink. Actually, I think I might feel like I would rather I'd rather come in here and do my little slither dance and under the heat lamp. Hey there, good morning, Liz. So, looks like we're fucking tanking in the polls. Oh, I was not. I tell you what, Jack, I was not expecting this. These primaries are popping my corn. I tell you what. Hey, you guys want to hear a great joke? Both of your campaigns. It's a very funny joke. A lot of people, I believe, would say so. Gonna go ahead and put that on Twitter. Had a couple of spelling mistakes. And get Joe Biden's name wrong and sent. Good morning, Mayor Pete. Oh, hey there, Mr. President. Just sitting here nibbling at my food that I got out of the trash can. I can't believe how well this is going for me. The satanic pedophile cabal that runs the world chose me to be the front runner. And it feels so good. Just gonna nibble on trash all day in celebration of my good fortune. Things are going really good for me as well. This whole buying democracy thing is we're going off without a hitch. It's working perfectly. I haven't felt this playful since I banned Big Gulps. I get a real hard-on for banning the simple luxuries of the working class in the name of public health or some other bullshit that I don't actually care about. You know, when I ban Big Gulps or smoking or I don't know, video games, which is what I'm gonna ban on my first day as presidency, that's like my 120 days of Sodom. I like to go for a nice brisk jog in my suit in the mornings. Is this a gas grill? Because I've had coal and wood-fired grills banned. I want to make it really hard for family restaurants that have made barbecue for years to operate. Let me ban beef and pork while I'm at it, just to be sure. These are disgusting veggie burgers. These are beyond beef burgers. Everyone come over and have one. gonna jog. Feeling energized, so I'm gonna jog over to the bar, the full bar that we have here in the Halfway White House, and enjoy my Beyond Beef burger. What do you got there, Mike? What's one of those fake burgers? No, I'll stick to McDonald's. It's the only way I know that I can't be poisoned. It's the only way I can know. I'll take the risk on the spit as long as I'm not poisoned. Gora! Okay, now I'm just going to carefully pinch walk my way over to the other side of the house to take a piss. Holding it very carefully. Wish this was a hotel room in Paris so I could just let it rip. You know, just anywhere. And then roll around in it and fondle my pee-pee. That's right, everyone watch me shit. You know what? If I win a second term every day on Twitter, I'm gonna post a selfie of me on the toilet. That's your reward, America. Keep America great. Alright, rise and shine, and first thing in the morning is I'm feeling uncomfortable. Look, I'm not comfortable being surrounded by all these fucking billionaires all the time. Who would be? Time to take a nice bath in the swimming pool. That way we're making good use of what is otherwise a pretty pointless upgrade to the real estate value of your home. It actually doesn't do much to raise your real estate value because it's a lot of maintenance, but you can at least use it as a bathtub you're upcycling. It's part of my Green New Deal. You got a swimming pool, you have to use it as a bathtub. Then again, most people do. Klobuchar's washed and ready to take on the world. Ready to come up from behind and win this thing. And no one will see me coming. Bloomberg thinks that he's gonna be the one at the top of the ticket. The top of the unity ticket. No, it's gonna be Klobuchar. Let me tell you one thing, Bloomberg. I will hand wrestle you. I will arm wrestle you for the top billing on that unity ticket. And I will win. But in the meantime, just gonna play a little League of Legends. Well, it looks like things haven't worked out too well for me. This will be my last day in the Halfway White House. You know, the gang's on. You know, the Yang Gang, we're not gonna go down without a fight. Okay? We're gonna go out warrior style. So other candidates come out to play here in the game room. So I'll take a break from doing math to talk about, yeah, that's right, let's talk about baseball, Amy Klobuchar. What I was saying is I'm going to take this baseball and I'm going to use it to bludgeon each one of your skulls in until I'm the last one standing. Use it at a distance to knock you down, then run over, pick it up, and just continually smash all of your faces in with the baseball. That, sounds, sounds like make a great video game, huh? How about we do that as a video game instead? And then I'm gonna run you all over with my car.
Mirvalis. Bara Zakuni. Jord Rinka.
Let me just slide into something a little more casual. You like music? I like music too. Oh, and everyone's walking away. Well, I guess I'll just sashay my way over into a living room and... Oh, hey, Drew and Donald, and okay, they're moving on. How about a little TV? Yeah, that's just the ticket. I'll sit down and watch some of the new polling come in on the news. I'd rather be hang gliding. Hey, Liz. Hey, Bernie. Still friends, I hope. Yeah, sure, yeah, okay, good. Sure. Well, chances are dwindling of me making it into the White House in the end, but at least I can do what I was mostly going to be doing anyway and mop up Donald Trump's piss. Just cleaning up all his shit. You know what? I'm going to roll my sleeves up. That's right, even on this t-shirt. Try to fix this plumbing myself. You know, I grew up next door, in Scranton, I grew up next door to a plumber who went by the name of Flapjack. And I apprenticed for him for a summer. He taught me everything I needed to know about plumbing. Yeah, that's right, his name was Jack Flapjack. Jack Flapjack, and that's why I just call random people Jack. Oh man, sure was a long, tough day of being a mayor. Worked up quite a sweat. And now I stink also because I've been rifling around in garbage all day. Just pilfering dumpsters. Time to draw a nice bath of sewer water. That's what I'm most comfortable in. Oh!
Elmer Fry.
Oh, oh. Shovel. Uh-huh. Whew. Scraby.
Dukna, Skibabora, huh?
Whoa, what have I been doing this whole time? I feel like I've been in a bit of a fugue. Have I really been president for 4 years now? It's all gone by in a blur. I thought it was a dream. Klobuchar feeling energized. Alright, let's get some of this aggression out. Not too much, though. I'm only getting out enough aggression to be able to focus it on my enemies. And my interns. I just visualize the face of an intern who made one spelling error in notes given to me for a Senate hearing, and I just lay into them. That's right, take that and that. I'm throwing left hooks, I'm throwing right hooks, I'm throwing binders, I'm throwing staplers. And if it comes to it, I'll throw you out the fucking window. Amy the Defenestrator Klobuchar, 2020. What am I up to? I'm doing my research on these violent video games that I'm gonna ban on my first day as office, so remember, the vote for Bloomberg is a vote for banning video games on the first day of my presidency. Thank you. This video game is extremely violent. I'm traumatized already. It's my duty to rescue our nation's children from this degradation and obesity. Like, you ever notice how fast food is bad for you and should be outlawed? Did you ever notice this? Anyone ever see this? You notice how baseball is dangerous, and so we need to do something about that too. Go Mets. Or Yankees or whatever. No one's enjoying my comedy and is making me uncomfortable. Oh no, Mayor Pete's talking to me. He reminds me of the rats on the subway who dragged pieces of pizza around. Pete's a rat, get it? Anyone getting these jokes? Alright, I think that stand-up comedy needs to be highly regulated. Oh, what's going on with me? Not much. I'm feeling happy. It's time for sleepy time. Never, you know what? I never go to bed unhappy. That's the secret to getting a great night's sleep and living a good, stress-free life. Never go to bed mad. I'm never mad, folks. I have never once been mad online. Or offline. And I've absolutely never been owned. I'm the one that does the owning of people. It's what I was born to do. And now I'm just gonna dream about hang gliding. Sweep me away, Sandman. Well, kind of thought that people might want to talk to me more on my last day here in the halfway White House. Liz, no, never mind. Really thought that me and Liz Warren would be a thing. You know, professionally, romantically, whatever, you know, just whatever happened. Hey, loser. That's kind of uncalled for, Amy. Look, I'm just washing dishes in the kitchen, in the bathroom sink, like normal people do. I don't know how I didn't connect with more people. Look, I thought I did everything right. I wanted to give people money. End of list. Hi there, it's your favorite lounge lizard, Elizabeth Warren, here doing some stand-up comedy. You know, here's a joke I once heard from Bernie Sanders. He said, women be shopping and can't be president. Can you believe that? It's true. It's funny because it's true. Why isn't anyone laughing? Hey, computers, you know, now that Andrew Yang's out, I think that maybe I'm the computer candidate. Huh? I mean, I think that I'm the nerdiest candidate left. I mean, Bernie's nerdy in a kind of an academic kind of way, but he's kind of like the old college professor kind of nerd. But you know what? I could be the new maven of the Yang Gang. Huh? I know know about computers. Hi, Amy. How you doing? I'm imagining the end of my rivals. That's nice. Yo, okay, good. Just brushing up on some economic statistics here. I'm actually reading Settlers. I'm trying to center decolonization and imperialism in my critique of capitalism more. I feel like I've been letting down black and indigenous people of color by not centering decolonization and things like reparations in my socialism. Oh, hi, Amy. It's like, put your wispy hair betwixt my legs, Bernie, as we float here in the pool. Makes me feel incredibly powerful. Yeah, I'm just gonna steadily drift over here, if you don't mind. Okay, good. Oh my god, I can't believe she followed me into the pool. This is so awkward. Should I try to go down to the other end of the pool? Did she have to... This is exactly like when you're sitting down to watch a movie in a movie theater, and there's not anyone else there. It's maybe you and one or two other people. And someone has to sit, like, right close to you. I don't mind if you sit directly in front of me or directly behind, but if it's just 2 or 3 people in a mostly empty movie theater, go sit somewhere the fuck else, please. There's plenty of seats, there's plenty of movie theater seats in this country to go around to everyone have their own 40 acres and a mule of theater seats, or room in the swimming pool. I'm fine. I'm feeling fine with this now. I'm okay with this now. Swimming makes me feel very tense. It's because when you go swimming in Minnesota, it's always ice cold. But I do it to build tenacity and toughness. That's right, and I wait till the Minnesota winter and I go out onto the lake, on the iced-over lake in a fishing shack, and I cut a hole. I cut a hole in the ice in the middle of the shack with my fingernails, and then I jump down in there myself and try to hold my breath for as long as I can. And then I tell my staffers, who I've brought along with me, anyone who can't beat my underwater record, you're off the team. And then they all piss their pants, and that's how I know that I'm the alpha. Hey, Maroon Scotty. Guess I'll eat one of these veggie burgers that Bloomberg whipped up. I mean, I'm from Vermont. I do eat this crap occasionally. It's kind of hard to miss in Vermont. I'd rather just... I'd rather just have like a turkey burger or something, you know? Oh no, here comes Andrew. It's gonna be awkward. Oh, hi, Andrew! How you doing, buddy? Oh, I hope you're doing good. Oh yeah, I'm just enjoying one of my final meals here in the halfway White House. Have been eliminated. It's time for me to go, and yeah. So things are looking pretty good for you, huh? Oh yeah. It's things are looking yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's great for you, Bernie. I really like you, Bernie. I always liked you, and hope that the Yang Gang throws their support behind you. Well, I would of course welcome our movement, our revolution will welcome the Yang, quote unquote, gang with open arms. Hey, loser. Hey, Bernie. Wow, these Impossible Whoppers taste like garbage. I think I'll stick with McDonald's. I'm dreaming of treasure and where to find buried treasure. Usually by pilfering around in the garbage, cause I'm a rat. Uh-huh.
So both freeze bay.
I thought I'd help out washing dishes on my way out, but
Simray.
hey, President Trump, can I wash that for you?
Yanabi.
So what a new.
No, I wanted to ask you about MS Paint. You know what? I like to draw drawings of Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff in MS Paint. But can you give me any pointers on MS Paint? Why would I know about that? Oh, you're the computer guy. I assumed that since you were the Asian, you could give me some pointers about how to use MS Paint because it's a program on a computer. I like hanging out by myself. I've always been a little bit of an introvert. And I like to be by myself. I don't need other people to make me happy. All I need is me and my $1 billion that I have. All right, let me try to repair the coffee maker. You can do this, Andrew. You founded multi-million-dollar startups. You can fix a coffee maker. Well, this water's really puddling up. Hope nothing bad happens. Hey, you know what? I did it. How about work on the sink next? Old Andrew Yang, old Andy Yang, pretty handy Andy. Just dropping some pellets. Want to make sure to wash my little paws before I go for a nibble. Uh-huh. love to nibble on day-old garbage food. This is what you want to see, don't you, America? Just dropping some corn pops. Haha. You know what? I'm counting on South Carolina to save me. I know I can still pull this one out. And who knows how Nevada's gonna go? I mean, the polls probably not looking good, but stranger things have happened. And hey, you know what? If I don't win the presidency, it's more time to binge watch the new season of Stranger Things. Oh, nothing stops the Biden train. Hey, what's up, fat? Oh, hey, Joe, you old kidder. Crazy Uncle Joe, he right here walking around in his towel. You know what? I can do that too. You know what? Let's keep, this is a boys club in here right now. Let's keep it casual, huh? Huh, creepy Uncle Joe? Well, no, I can't be, I gotta be the only one in the room wearing nothing but a towel. Kinda stealing my energy, Don. Now to play a vigorous, physical holographic video game, wearing nothing but a towel, and will it fall off? Won't it fall off? Who knows? We'll see. Ha ha!
Pull and go. Been Ruth Galarga.
So then, I dribbled the basketball, and I shot the basketball in the hoop, and it almost went in. Pretty amazing, right? I'm telling you this because you're from the Hoosier State, Mayor Pete, and I thought you'd be interested. Sure could go for some cupcakes. Maybe have that giant martini in the corner there. What's up, Mike? How's your private jet looking, huh? Mine's looking pretty great. Heard yours is looking pretty crap. My private conveyances are looking fine, okay, Donald? Look, let's just, from one New Yorker to another, let's just keep this civil, okay? Or at least as civil as we know how, which is not very much. My greatest failure as mayor of New York was not banning incivility from New York City. That was just too impossible of a task. I'm just gonna have a nice poke bowl out of the fridge. It's a nice, healthy snack here, and pretty soon it's gonna be the only food in America that isn't banned once I become president. Oh my god, Andrew, did you piss yourself? Looks like you shit all over yourself too. That's not good for the public health. Could you please do something about that? Like, what do I have to do? Alright, let's see. Pete Buttigieg is at school, and his latest classroom assignment is a group project. His group mates are all pretty smart. Should he try to contribute as much as they do, or just let them do the work? Let's see. He's gonna let them do it, but say he did. Look, this was just one last Hail Mary to try to hold on to my campaign. I figured that if I did something outrageous like shit myself, I would outdo Donald Trump, and sad, I think I'm just gonna go to sleep in the tub here. Maybe even go to sleep forever.
You betrayed, huh?
No, Andrew, you'll be back. You'll be back. You'll come back from this. It gets better. It gets better, Andrew. I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep. We're all hanging out in the rec room, and how's the treadmill going, Amy? It's a slog. It's an uphill battle, but I'm gonna win it. Drop out, Joe. You know, there's only room for one centrist in this race, and it's gonna be me. I will outlive all of you. I will live forever, drinking the blood of interns. How about a little Tetris, a little holographic Tetris to get my mind off of how everything's just pretty much falling apart for me. But I'm not sad. I'm not gonna be sad about it. Nope. I'm gonna play Tetris. And not be sad. I'm not sad. No sadness to be found here. I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I'm not. Things are fine. Things are gonna be fine for old Liz. They're gonna be fine. Sex is burning. That's right, I'm wearing Lakers colors because I'm a huge Kobe fan. Always have been. Even as mayor of New York, I never once went to a Knicks game. Kobe and LeBron are my boys. I'm feeling confident. All these other losers, they're falling to pieces. Everything's still going great with old DT. Feeling a little tense that I have to clean the grill. Really should just pay someone to do this.
Hey. Blash Begoya.
I'd rather be playing Apex or PUBG or even Fortnite, but I feel like I could really strengthen my ties with the Latino community ahead of the Nevada primary by practicing some holographic soccer. And just throwing in a little baseball here and there. Oh crap. I broke the video game. I actually, hey Joe. I didn't break the video game. I'm not a boomer like you. I'm actually the loudest member of the silent generation.
Oh, leave day.
Hey, I'm awake and feeling energized, and I hear there's a video game that needs repaired. I can do that. I am the math and computer guy, apparently. Just on here checking out my dating profiles. No new messages. Well, you know what? No news on Tinder is good news. Haha. Yeah, it was, kind of weird that the first prominent Asian American to run for president was wearing a pin that just said math. That was a cool optics choice, right? I think I almost got this fixed. This will be my legacy that I leave behind in the halfway White House that I fixed the video game. Oh, Andrew, thank you for fixing that. Perhaps I'll create a Secretary of Math cabinet position, and I think that you would be ideal for the job. Not because you're Asian, but because you have chosen to identify yourself as being a math guy. I've long advocated for the creation of a Department of Math. I think that our government could use consolidate things like the CBO and the Executive Budget Office into a single unified Department of Math. Don't break the video game this time. No need to be wildin' while you're playing the video game, Bernie. Just use calm, measured movements. Don't gesticulate too quickly or too radically. It might break a little mini holodeck here again. You know, that Larry David impression of me was funny when they did that Burn Your Enthusiasm sketch, but everything else... Mostly, they just use it to attack me because they're all like... SNL is all like K-Hive people.
Yep. Whoa. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Ha.
That's right. You want me to play football? I'll play football. You want me to play football? I'll play football. You want me to play baseball? I'll play that too. Never let it be said that Bernie Sanders isn't a versatile, quick on his feet athlete. I used to run away from hoses and attack dogs. And you know what? If I don't break into the presidency, I'm thinking about pivoting to the esports scene. I don't know if I'm gonna do League of Legends or Overwatch or what, but I'm thinking about doing a hard pivot into esports. Maybe joining the FaZe clan. Hi, Andrew. I'm sorry, am I blocking your way? Beta. Well, if it isn't the Billionaire Betas Club. Do either of you have a single testicle between you? Yes, actually, I do. I have several testicles. A lot of people can tell you. I've got several testicles, and I put them between all sorts of people. Yeah, well, you try that shit with me, and I will tear them off, and I will shove them in your ears.
Shippy, Yanabi, Clevite, Demiscos, Squaz, Torbo, Bemaza, Fubim Skooma, Barimasaur.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go. And Klobuchar's gonna go crazy on you.
Chairman Durkeem.
So shum.
Banuka Doi.
Yeah, you know me.
That Amy Klobuchar is such a nice lady. I think. I see the princess under the... I see the beauty under the beast.
Yovda.
No, I think she would... Amy, I think you'd be quite the viable running mate for me. I think that your strength and virility could really balance out my waifishness on the ticket. Well, hi there, Mike. Good morning. Just gonna grab up some of this, these dirty dishes and run them over, jog them over to the sink. It's like, I hope Bloomberg noticed me. Like, I'd really like to have that VP spot. I think it's All right, Liz. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You're in a race for vice presidency with Amy Klobuchar. Who's going to be Bloomberg's VP? I don't feel too good about my chances. She scares me. I'm not going to lie. She scares me. Maybe if I keep exercising G.I. Jane style and dragging myself through the mud, I'll be as tough as Amy Klobuchar. What? What was that? Were you talking about me? Behind my back? Yeah, that's right. You walk away. That's what I thought. Just checking out the latest crime statistics across America. I don't know. These black people better behave if they know what's good for them. President Bloomberg's gonna bring stop and frisk to a national scale. That's day 2 of my presidency. Day 1 is banning all video games. Day 2, we're gonna do stop and frisk nationwide. Day 3, we're going to set all of the sugar and cornfields on fire.
Whoa. Struba. Oh. Whoa. Garnushta.
Gosh, I just get so excited looking up black crime statistics. Nothing gets me more hard.
Oh. Struba.
Yeah, that's right, it's my term at the computer, Mayor Pete. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, sure thing, Miss Klobuchar. Feeling very energized, but very much needing to relieve myself. Let me just scurry on over to the couch. I guess. I'll just pee on the couch. Oh! Boy, I sure do love shows about firefighters. I'm super into cops, too. Except the black ones. I just think that they should know their place. Oh, look at me. I can walk like that too. You and me, Mayor Pete, let's have a prissy walk contest. Now prissy that walk. Now prissy that walk.
Cheap. Numa.
I'll be mooning.
Okay, now let's see here. See, I'm gonna check out what's going on World Star Hip Hop today. Nothing cool and viral. Feeling incredibly focused, incredibly confident. I think that I'm projecting an air of presidentiality.
So.
Just gonna have my glass of Ovaltine. Hey, Amy. Let me take a turn on that punching bag when you're done with it. When I'm done with it, there'll be nothing of it left. Yeah, sure. Yeah, good. Okay. You know what? This house is broken, and a house broken cannot stand. I'm the one who's gonna unify the house back into shape. A house fixed can stand. I came in, I had a plan for how to fix the dollhouse. There was a plan for it, and I had it. And now the house is no longer divided and can stand. Which is why I would make a great Unity Ticket VP.
With Toonie? No.
Oh, what was that, Liz? Huh? You think that you're gonna edge your way into Michael Bloomberg's vice presidential selection and keep me out? Sister, I will go to town on you. And I'm not talking about in a sexual way. I mean, I'm going to I am going to shove you in the trunk of a car and drive you to town. And throw you off the tallest building. Then I carry you up. I'll carry you up the stairs, slung over my back myself. Ah, gee, I'm on fire! I got too overheated from the punching bag, and now I'm on fire. I got it! If I can't have the presidency, or at least the vice presidency, I will burn this entire bitch down. What's gonna happen next on the Halfway White House? Stay tuned after these messages.
Started as a middle-class kid who had to work his way through college, then built a business from a single room to a global entity, creating tens of thousands of good-paying jobs along the way. He could have stopped there. But when New York suffered the terrible tragedy of 9/11, he took charge, becoming a 3-term mayor who brought a city back from the ashes and brought back jobs and hope with it, creating tens of thousands of affordable housing units so families could have a decent place to live, raising teachers' salaries and kids' graduation rates, and creating a more open and livable city for the millions who call it home. He could have stopped there. But when he witnessed the terrible toll of gun violence, he put his money where his heart is, helping to create a movement to take on the NRA and the politicians they own, to protect families across this country and help turn the tide. And he's funded college educations for thousands of deserving low-income and middle-class kids, and supported life-saving medical research, and stood up to the coal lobby and the outright denial of this administration to protect the only home we have from the growing menace of climate change. But now he sees a different kind of menace coming from Washington, so there's no stopping here. Because there's an America waiting to be rebuilt, where everyone without health insurance is guaranteed to get it, and everyone who likes theirs can go ahead and keep it. Where the wealthy will pay more in taxes, and the struggling middle class will get their fair share. And jobs that just allow you to get by will become jobs that let you get ahead. Mike Bloomberg for president. Jobs creator, leader, problem solver. It's going to take all three to build back a country.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message. You know, I did it on purpose. That was my literal trial by fire. I feel purified and cleansed. But I need to make sure that no one takes a picture of me doing blackface in the bathtub. It could be embarrassing on a number of different levels. I mean, I'm not really doing blackface. It's just soot that was unintentionally blasted into my face, but actually intentionally, because I set the stove on fire on purpose. But it's not intentional blackface. In any case, if any paparazzi or political photographers come in here, consider your neck snapped. Just having a lovely bath time in the tub. I've got my rubber ducky here. I've got my little sailboat. And I'm having a wonderful time. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight. Having a wonderful time. Klobuchar 2020. So how is everything, crazy Uncle Joe? It was a nice swimming laps with you. You know what, things are going to be going good for me regardless. Things always work out great for the Biden clan. You know what? I think I might get me a nice little sinecure in Ukraine. Ha-ha! I mean, the option is still open. It's still the connections are still there, and we've suffered no my family's suffered no consequences for our rank corruption because we were able to conflate it with the president's. It's amazing how the ruling class works in America. Wow, I am filthy. Time for a nice, hot, relaxing bath. I don't take showers because I feel that they're a waste of water. I like to draw up a nice, hot bath every other day. And in the interim, I will just do spit baths. That way, I think it helps keep some of the heat off of me for having money. Apparently, people think it's a little too outrageous for an FDR-style social democrat to have any money. But you know what? I'm going to enjoy the simple pleasures in life, like a nice hot bath every other day. I deserve a self-care day as much as anyone. Every person in this country deserves to have time to take a self-care day. Everyone should be able to have 2 fully dedicated self-care days a week. That's what the 5-day work week promised us. People should not have to work gig economy bullshit jobs on the weekends just to make ends meet and send their kids to college. Well, someone should really do something about that leak that's squirting out of the toilet there. Hey, Yang, are you up? Can you come fix the toilet? Well, I mean, I guess it technically can. I am Handy Andy. Oh no, Bernie's naked in there. This is quite the pickle. Oh yeah, thank you, Andrew, for helping out with the toilet there. Don't forget to mop up the puddle when you're done. He's a good kid. Need to put him in my cabinet. Let's see. I think that's enough countries pissed off on Twitter today.
Dolphin. Parachute.
Yeah, get out of here, Yang. Oh, you know what? You're more than welcome to stay. I don't care either way. I love when people watch. I'm just feeling very embarrassed that my political campaign turned out this way, and also that I peed myself. You know what? You are kind. You are special. You are perfect. That's right. I just needed to look in the mirror and pump myself up. You know what? It's gonna be fine being President Sanders' Commerce Secretary or something. Hi, Andrew. How are you doing? Just having a little late night nosh over here. Just thinking about how much fast food infuriates me. The very concept of it. The idea that poor people can have comfort food cheaply available. It's just so offensive to me. Mike, you're such a huge piece of shit.
So what, a new lawyer?
Andrew, you're more at my level of wealth, I think, so, or at least closer to it, so I dislike you less. No, great. I'm sitting here at the fucking billionaires table. Like, how is this happening? How am I sitting here at the rich people table? What is this, the rich people country club in here? You're all parasites, and you're all off to the gulag. As soon as I get Mitch McConnell to approve my budget for gulags.
Dinica, Skuma Planonde, Chesane Clonkus, Woonfig Shraga Nabizi. Promp Hampe, Floos like Jeffno. Thimpty Swibik, Skisna Plushi.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I soiled myself all over myself. Well, as long as I'm looking like Cinderella, I might as well mop up my own piss and, you know, whatever else this is over here. I don't know. I guess someone else pissed themselves here. Normally, I have to pay a lot of money to go to like a weekend retreat where it's other billionaires like to go to, and it's kind of like, you know, how Marie Antoinette had a whole like fake village built at Versailles that let her pretend to be a milkmaid. It's kind of like that. It's a Cinderella immersive fantasy that I and other pussy billionaires like to go and take part in. Whenever no one's looking, where there are no cameras around, it's just we can just pretend to be poor and do poor drag.
Grab my nerves.
Oh, sorry to bother you, Liz.
Bye,
We need to do something. We've got to do something. We've got to put a plan together to get a second toilet because we're all sharing this one and it keeps breaking and it's in the same room as the bathtub. And everyone's just pissing themselves all over the house. There's got to be something we can come together to do to solve this problem. But we won't allow any other toilets in the halfway White House because it's fun watching politically connected people piss and shit all over themselves. I think I'm gonna make it. Thank God for this enlarged prostate that makes pissing kind of difficult.
Long Swiss.
Andrew, would you mind picking up all that crap?
Give Noy.
It's okay, I'll clean it up, just like I cleaned up New York City of minorities. Great, I got everyone else to do all the work. I'm winning so much, I'm getting sick of it. See what's on the old boob tube. Alright, it's a rich people show. I love rich people stuff. Wow, Amy, it looks... I have to say that you're getting your sweat all over your tracksuit, and it's
Gina Ziffel,
really turning me on. You got a nice body.
Rixel, Himba, Smine.
You got a nice, stout Midwestern body. I like it. I like a woman like that. I like it. I would never marry a woman like you. You got to be a Tintin smoke show like Melania if you want me to put a ring on it. But you know what? A little something on the side, little stout corn-fed Midwestern side piece. Yeah, I can go for that. I am going... My inauguration is going to be me ripping your balls off, shoving them down your throat, ripping your head off, kicking that down the stairs of the Capitol, and then pulling the balls out of your throat, and swallowing them whole, like the raw eggs that I eat in the morning to stay large.
Stevie Bork.
When I was a girl, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge.
Oh, Womberg. Michelle. Kumbalara. Gabe. Fenrir.
So how you doing, Liz? How do you think your chances are of being Bloomberg's VP? Oh, I'm feeling optimistic. I like to stay positive and keep things optimistic, and because it's all I've got left at this point. Yeah, that's right. Technically, I'm polling lower than she is, but I'm the more enticing VP pick. Do we have to have Downton Abbey on the TV in the rec room? I want to watch American Ninja Warrior or old WWE episodes. Feeling a little flirty now that I'm done with my workout. My hormones are at peak capacity. I think I'm gonna go tackle Andrew Yang. These video games are so traumatizing. I can't wait to ban them. I, Michael Bloomberg, will ban video games, soda, hamburgers, and... You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and say oral sex on my first day of the presidency of America, so keep that in mind when you're going to your primaries. Alright, time for more mean tweets. Let's see, Angela Merkel. More like Angela Urkel, because you're such a nerd. I don't even know if she's still in charge of Germany. I don't keep track of these things. Emmanuel Macron. More like Emmanuel Macaroon, because you're a crumbly cookie. And also, all French people are gay. You know, what's going on over here with the stereo system? You know what? I can fix this. I'm a capable handyman. I've got small hands that can get up inside delicate electronics. Look at me, I'm fixing the entertainment center. Didn't even need to call the Asian guy over to help. Look, I really just want another bath, okay? That's right, you know what the secret is? chopping wood. Because that's the only pastime that we have in Vermont.
Oh, Narga, Grobe. Ah,
I'll just need to take my post-bath shit, and I'll be ready to start my day. Feeling a little tense, so I'm going to go chat with Liz. That always cheers me right up. Because I beat her. I have defeated her.
Weba Tenquil? Uship Tenquil.
Oh, hi there, Liz. How you doing this morning? Oh, hi, Bernie. How are you? You know what? I'm just gonna let you guys have the room. Well, outside, you idiot. Anyway. You know what? On second thought, this encounter was too awkward. I'm running away from it. I don't know, Yang might get replaced with Steyer, if I can make that work. Because Yang's out at the end of this episode.
Ulok. Storm of Flame.
Just dropping a Joe. Ha ha. Now everyone's ignoring me. But they do that at their own peril. Because South Carolina's going to turn it around for me, and then I'm going to sweep Super Tuesday. Just you wait and see. I will hang my hat on that, Jack. How about a little computer time? Who's going to fix everything when Yang leaves? That is a great question. We have no one. He was our last best hope.
Miaxa. Grands.
Liz Warren. She has a plan to fix everything, but she ain't gonna do it.
Oh, Yibs!
Bernie Sanders. It's our revolution, but who among us is gonna do the fixing?
Gone, Flurba, Zamzo.
Sabidi Flange. Akonde Bluma. Cherry Gobi.
Oh, Nusha!
Rana Ura. Nava Flarza. Lisa Yibs or Yumba Jade. Shibi Merkib.
You know what? I think I'm gonna start posting mean stuff about other countries on Twitter.
Rainbow Nooch.
Because, hey, it's what works.
Shinoy.
Hey, Andrew, brushing up on your stand-up comedy. Is that what you're going to pivot to now that you're done? Actually, I'm practicing for my TED Talk. Hey, what's going on, Amy? Looking good. Get the fuck away from me. Women these days are... Grown women these days are so hard to get. That's why I gotta get my sniffing in on younger girls that don't know how to fight back just yet. It's not that I prefer younger girls, it's just... I need my daily sniff of a nice shampoo and... Yeah, ladies like Klobuchar just won't let you cop a sniff. It's a different time. Hey, asshole.
Jurip, Mulivar, Laxana Skibaro. Vilperbre, Shirsa, Gibaru.
Hey, I'm going to,
Daflababdor.
gonna paint the floor with your, blood. How about that? You thought you were gonna be the front runner, didn't you, Joe? Look how that's turning out for you. Look who's on top now. Oh, Bernie, you're such a kidder. I'm gonna go watch TV. Oh no, we're not done here. We're not done here, Joe. I'm not done rubbing it in your face that I beat you. I'm gonna be president, and you're going to go to some very highly paid sinecure somewhere, and you'll be fine. But you know what? The revolution marches on. The tepid, velvet glove, social democrat revolution is still on track.
Yatzel! Yakinar! Ah! Renik Shinishi. Laurel Pathamian.
Are you guys thinking about me? We're talking about me? Finally someone's talking about Liz! Oh, wait, and it's just the, being a Republican and lying about my ancestry and it's all that stuff. Well, that's fine. The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. Right? That's right, Liz, and I'm going to be there when you're inaugurated as the vice president of Michael Bloomberg with bells on.
Sapona. Newcomb
Well, thank you, Joe. We tried so hard to take Bernie down, but
Gushif we know.
you know what? If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Zo. Tot de weppie. De bishi penoisa moik farm, huh?
And now I'm back to just talking to myself and everyone's walked off.
Shape it. Lachi. Lamita Noonkim. Shape it. Lachi. Jarl.
Look, Mayor Bloomberg, from one mayor to another, this race needs to be between us.
Eru Dekelga? Mbal.
You're doing a great job of
Falabo.
blanketing all of the media markets with your ads. And I'm doing a great job of just kind of making it up as I go, just doing whatever dirty little shit I have to do to manipulate the optics. I think that we should be the unity ticket, Mayor Bloomberg. Mayor 2020.
Efite Shimagra. Axon Saboon. Bratsanoka.
I am going to build a giant socialism robot driven by a Russian bear,
Brett New Silboy. Squamish Nim.
an old Soviet Russian bear
No, Justin.
that is going to trample both of you underneath its glorious
Somas.
mechanical feet.
Nalfi. Huh? Oh, Dubo Shabna. Killing.
Hey, Chris, Green Lady is, Elizabeth Warren.
Isla Kambar. Sanzibe Tuwabe. Shabini Jabid. Turp System. Shima Corbis.
You know what, maybe if I don't get the Democratic nomination, I could run on the Green Party's ticket.
Seep. Pelagum no sure. Lucci.
A lot of animal lovers in that party, I'm sure they'd welcome a snake.
Get a Vina.
And you know what, I think that the Green Party will embrace my plan to greenify the U.S. military. We're gonna make the military more green, folks. We're gonna make it more environmentally friendly. We're gonna paint everything green to match the Army Men toys. It's just gonna be a kinder, gentler U.S. military. Very ecologically conscious. That's my promise as the new nominee of the Green Party. Sounds like Liz is giving up. Heading over to the Green Party. That really makes things simpler for me. Looks like I've got a lock on that Mike Bloomberg VP pick. Or you know what, who knows? Maybe I'll do really great in Nevada and go on to make Super Tuesday my bitch. A nice egg yolk and Ovaltine smoothie after the workout. Unfortunately, we haven't stocked any lutefisk in the house. That's usually my post-workout protein is lutefisk. Well, hey there, Mayor Bloomberg. How's today finding you? You know, I was just thinking about how much I hate fast food as well. And if we ban fast food, like you're proposing we do, in the first 100 days of your presidency, we can get America on an all lutefisk diet. And then we're gonna take Garrison Keillor, and we're gonna hang him upside down and do to him what they did to Mussolini. Right there in Lafayette Park. Dreaming of shooting Chris Matthews in the middle of Fifth Avenue, and no one would really give a shit. People would still vote for me. Just change out of my, You change into something more formal.
Priv.
I call this my water moccasin outfit. Because I have been banned from wearing actual moccasins for the rest of my life. And rightly so. Sweet dreams to me. I'm just gonna enjoy this one last Pokeball. This is actually Bloomberg's, but I'm just gonna eat his food out of the fridge because, well, you know what? I'm mad. I'm mad, frankly, and I think I'm actually gonna become an actual gangbanger. I'm gonna form a real Yang gang. We're gonna go toe-to-toe with the Crips, the Bloods, MS-13, you name it. We got the cryptocurrency on our side. Look out, MS-13. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm a thick boy. I'm in my workout gear. This is not a bra I'm wearing. It's a male... It's a male pectoral support strap. And I do like to work out in cargo shorts. I'm that kind of guy. Wear cargo shorts to the gym. On the rare occasion that I go. Well, Yang,
Looks like Bama.
I think it's time for you to sashay away, isn't that right?
Yumba hey, Yumbala, meh, Azib. Pomeray, Lenarga Meebe, Shwe Bow.
Yeah, it's been great hanging out and living in the same house as Donald Trump and Joe Biden, as I'm sure most people can imagine, but now it's time for me to go. Just gonna sadly saunter away. Well, goodbye, Andrew. So long, loser. Bye, Andrew. See you around. I think, for what it's worth, I think you're really cool. I would love for you to help me with my homework sometime. So long, Andrew. Yeah, you take care out there, young man. Look out for Corn Pop. Andrew, I'll be in touch after I have clinched this thing. I'm thinking Commerce Secretary, Labor Secretary, or I will go ahead with that idea for the new United States Department of Math, and I will get in touch. So, yeah, stay close to your phone. Oh boy, sure am gonna miss you, Andrew Yang, my only other real competition among youth voters other than Bernie, I think. Sorry I never got the chance to rap, fuck you. Alright, here I go. Andrew Yang has been eliminated from the halfway White House. And he's just gonna go ahead and walk into oncoming traffic. Till next time, this has been Halfway White House 2020. Who's going home next?